This is Jeremiah. It is June 24th, 2014. It is now approximately 19:20 hours Pacific Daylight Time. Today, you're listening to the first of hopefully many daily rants. So, rants. Why would I want to rant? Why would I want to do that? People don't want to hear my opinion. Who the hell wants to hear some random guy with a hat and a beard BSing about shit? Well, I don't know. If you don't want to listen to my rant, link below, emergency kittens, enjoy the kittens. I'll also have a link below to emergency puppy dogs, if you're not a cat person. Because I know not everyone's a cat person. I love cats, but I know not everyone's a cat person. It's okay. I understand you. It's okay. So, why would you want to listen to me rant? Well, I would like to think my opinions have some ideas. But, if they don't, you're welcome to keep your opinion to yourself. Or if you'd like to have a structured comment, you can leave it down below in the comments. If you're not structured, I'll delete your ass. There are two sides to this equation that I would like to consider. The first side I would like to consider is why you wouldn't want to pay attention to me. Because, frankly, I'm another white, privileged dude with an internet connection. The second side of the equation is I would like to address why you might want to pay attention to me. Because, on top of being a white, privileged dude with an internet connection, I also fall into many minorities which are not immediately apparent because of my appearance. And because of that, I would like to think that my points of view are also worth paying attention to. I would like to say that with the caveat of the fact that every privileged white dude or woman, or not privileged dude, or not privileged woman, or non-gender specific individuals should have their opinions paid attention to. I would like to place a disclaimer here at this moment. These are only my opinions. I may or may not have my facts correct. I will do my best to have accurate information provided to you at all points of time when available. I will cite all sources down below in the comments when I am able to. And if you see something that isn't cited correctly, please tell me so in a polite way. Also, disclaimer number 2. No one likes a jerk. If you're gonna be a jerk, take it to another comment thread. Please. Only you can make the internet a better place. Disclaimer number 2. No one likes a jerk. Please don't be a jerk in the comments. Remember, only you can make the internet a better place. So, let us present the sides. I am a gentleman, physically a gentleman, of approximately 32 years of age, of mostly Caucasian descent, hence the pasty white skin, with a camera and the internet, and I live in the United States, and I own a house, and property, and, well, yeah, most people will call me a privileged white dude. Now, there's a thing called white privilege. There's also a thing called masculine privilege that generally applies to most individuals in Western cultures and Middle Eastern cultures. Not the white side, not the white part of it, that's Arabic. And Asian cultures for male privilege. And, well, masculine privilege kind of applies a lot of places. Like, most. Also, white privilege seems to hold in many places as well. Most of the world's wealth is in the hands of those of Caucasian descent. Most. I'll double check myself. In America, a majority of those who are wealthy are white. A majority of those who are educated are white and male. A majority of those who are the highest wage earners in the nation are white, older males. There are some that are about my age that are earning pretty good bills, but I'm not. No, not really. So you could argue that because of that fact, I'm just another white privileged dude spraying my opinion. Or some shit like that. Now on the flip side, you can consider the aspects of me that are not necessarily directly apparent. It is apparent by my appearance that physically and genetically I am male in sex. The beard's kind of like that giveaway, isn't it? Yeah. It is not necessarily physically and immediately apparent via this camera lens that I am pansexual or sapiosexual, that I generally identify as gender fluid, that I am polyamorous, that I practice an ancient religion that is not generally accepted as a religion, that I don't actually belong to any of the two major political parties, and that I'm a geek. Well, okay, maybe that part's kind of apparent. There's all the test equipment back there. I stand corrected on that. So, out of all of those, it is generally apparent that I am in a minority in many cases. I am a minority in the religion and spiritual practices. I am a minority in my relationship style, a minority in my sexual preferences, and I am also a minority in my outwardly expressed gender identity. So, because of that, I am a minority. And because those minorities tend to be suppressed, I believe that it is an important thing that those opinions should be expressed. Come on, dude. Really? I mean, you're just a white guy. I mean, okay, you can call yourself that stuff, but what does that count for? Well, me. Fuck you. No. Joking. No, really, fuck you. Fuck you all. What it really counts for is the fact that if someone doesn't speak up, who will? Okay, dude, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there like that. One of them's gonna speak up, somehow. Really? Will they? If I don't, who will? I mean, think about it. There had to be a first. I'm not saying I'm the first, but there has to be someone. I mean, Marconi, guy who decided to push the boundaries for radio. He wasn't the first, but he was the one that pushed it. So, what? You're like, not wanting to be a white male anymore? Nah. I like being who I am. I just like to speak out. And, well, give people the chance to understand. Because I'm in your own head, dude, I can't really argue with you at this point. So, meh. Okay, guys, just finish the conversation. Anyway, that's why I wanted to rant. I want to share my points of view. I want to share my points of view from the fact that I'm a minority in a lot of ways that aren't just necessarily apparent, and give people the point of view and the idea that, hey, just because I don't look different doesn't mean that because I'm not different. And I also want to give you the point of view that just because I look the same doesn't mean I'm necessarily the same. I mean, hell, I could be something totally different. Just because I look like a privileged white dude doesn't necessarily mean I fall into all the privileged white dude stuff. Even though that, yes, I admit I have a lot more privileges than a lot of other people. Don't Don't try to, like, play that game with me. I know I'm doing pretty well. I'm pretty happy with that. Not to rub it in anyone's face, but I'm just trying to acknowledge that. So, there you go. A rant about why I'm on a rant. This is Jeremiah, June 24th. Approximately a little bit later, 1930-ish thing. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.